This is a wooden box going through a pane of glass at 11.1 meters per second. The engine measured the impact itself and printed it to the log. Almost none of this code was written by a human. An AI wrote it. I watched, and I kept the recordings. 14.5 hours before this frame, the same engine had never drawn a single shape. So let's go back to the start of the tape. 4:20 in the morning, July 3rd. I was awake because the AI doesn't sleep, and I didn't want to miss this part. For the first 14 minutes, the tape is just a terminal. Fable writing Vulkan setup code. Me staying out of the way. Then a window pops up with nothing in it. Blank white. It closes. It comes back. 14.5 minutes in, this. A checkerboard floor, a torus, and a wooden crate in a window called Forge Sandbox. That's everything the engine could do. The rest of the night is the same loop. Long stretches of terminal, then the window again, holding a little more than it did the hour before. By the end of the tape it could draw. It could not move. It could not be touched. It was a picture frame. The camera couldn't even turn yet. 28 minutes after tape 1 ends, tape 2 starts. 6:07 in the morning. This tape has a scene list. Ground. Torus. Cube. Platform. 3 boxes numbered. And for the first time, something moves. Not me. The camera still just orbits. The boxes. There's a key that rains crates from the sky, and a key that kicks them. And the kick is already a Lua script. Physics arrived before I could even walk. I could drop a crate on the torus, but I couldn't stand next to it. Walking took the rest of the morning, and the morning took until the afternoon. 6 hours and 43 minutes later, tape 3, the afternoon of cubes, 70 minutes of this. An orange floor, gray boxes, and me walking in circles while the AI rewrote the mesh loader underneath. Here's 20 seconds at real speed, so you know what testing actually feels like. Walk. Look. Report back. Wait. This line here is me. Everything under it is the model. That was the whole division of labor, all day. Test walk number 1. Test walk number 2. Test walk number 3. They look identical because they nearly are. Each one checks a fix you can't see. At one point, the entire test scene was a single triangle. On purpose. The mesh importer's first meal. 4 hours ahead of this tape, all of it exists. A plate that knows when you stand on it. A door that listens to the plate. Glass that breaks and tells you how hard. But right now, at 10 hours in, none of those things have names yet. So, back to the cubes, one last time. Tape 4. 6:28 in the evening. First, the crates get wood grain. It sounds small. It isn't. A texture on screen means the file system, the image decoder, the sampler, and the shader all agreed for once. The scene stops looking like a math demo. There's even a file dialog now. Watching me fumble through it at real speed is the most honest 30 seconds on this tape. And then the log changes. It stops talking about buffers and starts talking about the game. Plate, pressed. Door, opening. Glove, grabbed box. The engine is narrating its own gameplay while I play it, line by line. I stand on the plate. The door hears about it. I pick up a box with a glove that didn't exist this morning, line up on a pane of glass, and throw. Same frame as the opening. 14 hours and 41 minutes after the first shape measured by the engine's own log, and it keeps going. The part the cold open didn't show you. Another plate. Another door. A laser. I can't cross, sliding through glass like it isn't there. 40 minutes of me just playing it. On July 3rd, this became a game. July 4th. Nothing was recorded. As far as the tape is concerned, July 4th never happened. July 5th. Day 3. And the ticker needs a new unit. Tape 5 runs 2 hours and 2 minutes. The engine window opens twice. The other 2 hours are this. Here are 5 seconds at normal speed, so you know what I was actually watching. Almost nothing moves. Okay, back to 125 times. At one point, everything stops because it's asking my permission to read a config file. It wrote the engine. It still asks. Tape 6, tape 7. Same story. An hour here, 2 hours there. The AI refactoring guts you can't screenshot. The engine pops up now and then, a room, a laser, gone again. This is the part nobody films, and it's most of the job. The clearest look it gives you all day is a dark room. And the room has grown a HUD. That's not decoration. That's the editor coming. Tape 8, 5:39 in the morning, July 6th. 9 minutes of wrap-up and the recording light goes off. 8 tapes. 481 minutes of recording. 3 days on the calendar. And in the middle of them, one day where an engine went from its first shape to a game with rules. The before and the after are the same machine, 14 hours apart. Next time, the editor that kept flickering at the edge of these tapes. And the 40 puzzles. I don't know if this is the future of programming. I know that this happened. Because I have it on tape. The cursor is still blinking.